Ooh. I just love temperatures like this. Just feels so good. I love this time of year when the highs are in the 70s and the lows in the 50s. It's just perfect for me. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? He's not as excited as I am. Fall is in the air. My favorite season is definitely spring and fall. I like them both because they have the temperatures that are in that range here in North Carolina. What's your favorite season?
Summer.
Summer is his favorite. He likes it hot. What about you? Let me know in the comments section below. What is your favorite season or seasons? Like I said, I gave you two. Spring and fall or autumn, whatever you want to call it. One of the things that I really like about homesteading and farming is from season to season, the tasks diversify. Yes, on a daily basis, we pretty much do the same thing with chores, take care of the animals, provide them feed, water, move them when they need to be moved. But each season has various tasks that you pretty much don't have to do the rest of the year. But in the season, you do. All right, let's put this here. Like this right here. Not something we see throughout all the year, but as we're transitioning to fall, there we have it. Leaves. Woo! Man, definitely a little bit dusty around here. We haven't had rain in a while. It's been a crazy year. We actually started off with too much rain, flooding, then we went to drought with not having any rain. Then we went to flooding again, and then now we're back at drought. It's like either too much or none. It's like on off. There's not a balance. How's it been where you live? It's definitely been crazy here for us, but definitely need some rain. All right, moving on. To your home. That definitely warmed me up. Whew. I love this grill. Got it a few years ago from my friend John Haney, and it's great for outdoor cooking. My brother-in-law just got through borrowing it, and it's time to bring it back, set it back in its proper home. And this year we've had a few people stay on site here on the farm in the stout tent. And we've even cooked breakfast and a number of things on here for them. And there's something that I got to go right beside of it, right here, that not only will help us with the grill, but it also will help me in another area that we're working on. It's already busting open here. Thankfully not too many parts. Okay. Whatever it is. And the instrucciones. Okay. You can grab that piece there. Let's grab this base. Slide those off. Bolts ready?
Yes, kind of.
Pop them things in there. Go through. I gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes, right? Yep. The nut will get it tight to start putting the nut on. Yep.
Perfect.
There you go. Like you've done some of these things before.
Really, this is my first time.
Yeah, we get all kind of practice for tasks like this on the homestead. This particular one is new, but skills and techniques still been applied in other areas.
Imagine if we all had put one of these
This year, in some areas of the homestead, we haven't made the progress that we would like to have made. But in one area that we have made progress in this year is with our tools and equipment. Oh. Yeah. All right, Josiah, I'm gonna let you be the first one to use the tool, man. Whoa.
I don't really like gardening, and I don't necessarily like taking care of the animals, but I do like it when Dad lets me use his tools. Yep, using tools is definitely my favorite part of homesteading.
Think that's good for that one?
It ain't going any tighter.
Yeah, I think that was good. Let's move on to the next one. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now, I really don't mind when our kids use my tools. All I ask is to just please put them back. I want them to use the tools. I want them to be familiar with using the tools. I want them to be comfortable using the tools even when I'm not around. But again, please put them back. I know some of you parents out there, especially your fathers, you probably know what I'm talking about. And boom, it's more done. It's done. Now I just gotta load this thing up. All right. There's a number of ways that you can invest in your homestead and in yourself as a homesteader. One is through education, by attending conferences, taking courses, reading books and magazines, and also finding a mentor and learning from them, and also building a community. And another way that you can invest in yourself and your homestead is with the right tools and equipment. Over the years, as we've been building and crafting this homestead and building our repertoire and utility belt of various tools to make the jobs easier, not only do they make the job easier, they also help you to get things done more efficiently and effectively, and just overall add to the various assets on your homestead. From small tools like a Logox here, bring this here and save your back some. Of course, I can squat down, pick things up, or on the curves, bend over at your back, starts wearing you out. But if you got a lot of work to do, or you have some back issues, this helps out. And another great tool to have with working with firewood is a kindling cracker. And there's also bigger tools and equipment. Like one of the ones that I really have been happy that I've added on was the Champion log splitter, hydraulic log splitter. That has made splitting wood so much faster, especially when you're in a time crunch and you got a lot of wood to do. Saving your body and saving your time, huge help. Let me get some squatting on today. Need exercise. Yep. See those squats. See a squat. Oh, he got to pop in that lunge there. He got to pop the lunge there. Pop the lunge. Deep squat is something everybody should work on if they can. Yep. And I do want to say tools are really great and all, but be mindful that the tools that you're using, equipment that you're using, even power equipment, doesn't hinder you from getting your exercise in. It's really important that we make sure that we're staying active and that tools are just a complement of us doing that. They enable us to do things faster without killing ourselves, yes, but we still need to make sure that we're working those muscles now. This wood right here is wood from last year, nice and seasoned, ready to be used, but that pile needs to be cleaned up. Now we got a perfect spot for those pieces, but it's also time to start transitioning into cutting wood, splitting wood for next year. All right. So we began loading up our new firewood rack for our off-grid outdoor cooking area. And having the wood here on this rack will make it so much easier for anyone who cooks here. So that's one load here from our cart, but it's capable of holding more. So we headed back up and loaded up some more firewood in our cart and carted them back over. And then stacked it some more. And time lapse always makes things look easier than they really were at the time. And once we had the rack all loaded up, it was time for the final touch. We used to get into some interesting conversations when we were working together. Decide just asked me a question. What was the question you just asked me, Decide?
Would you rather be Captain America or an Iron Man?
Good question. What would be your answer?
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
He's way smarter.
I like that Iron Man's smarter, but I like Captain America. I just think he's an overall balanced character with natural strength. He's not my favorite Avenger, but I would take Captain America.
Iron Man hater.
Who would you pick? Let us know in the comments. But we weren't finished quite yet. For our home, we live in a yurt. We have two sources of heat. We have a mini split system and we also have a wood stove. And I recommend that every household have at least two sources of heat, because you never know when you might have one down and you still want to be able to have the ability to keep your household warm. Right here, buddy. 1, 2, 3. That's all we need. All right. He's pulling on this one, and I'm pushing. Yeah. Going downhill now. Pushing. Burns my booty. You burning up there, man? Where's it burn out on you? Ah. Whew. Man. You alright, buddy?
Yes.
You sure about that? Alright. Don't give out on me. Don't expire. And for years now, we have either hauled wood from various places on the homestead to bring in to heat with our wood stove, or we have had just loads in the back of my truck. So I have been really wanting to do something different. So I was like, let's see if we can get a rack, a big rack to have right beside our house, so that way we can easily access the firewood. So I got one. And the unboxing, that was the super easy part. The harder part comes next. Because in this area that we're putting the rack in, there's no concrete pad and the ground isn't level. So I got some work to do. I got another workout coming. So I had to level it out by hand using a mattock. And to get the spot level, I had to dig and dig and dig. And that was just to set up the first block. Then I had to do it again for the other block while we assembled the rack at the same time. And the last block is the one I had to dig the most for, because it was at the top of the hill here, the slope there, and I had to dig a lot to get it level with the rest of the block. Woo! We got that done, and the boys loaded up some wood on there, but man, we were so spent from having done all this, I was like, we're gonna have to wait another day to fill it up completely. Whew. And that was our workout for today. What was yours? Because I'd love to know how you got your exercise in. Huh. Even thinking about that makes me want to go sit down, get a drink. Not one of those drinks.